I got the sneaking suspicion that we're not giving the people what they want.
You can say that again, pal.
Hi, this is Movie Crank, and today we're gonna talk about the new movie Joker Folie. Deux. I gotta say, I tried to stay neutral because I overheard the movie getting a lot of flack, and I wonder why. Having seen it now, I totally understand. So first, let me give you a short summary of the plot, and after that, I will dissect the movie and tell you why it absolutely will bomb. Arthur Fleck is serving his time in Arkham Prison and is awaiting his trial. He's supposed to be held accountable for the multiple murders and the chaos he unleashed onto the city as Joker in the first movie. As a reward for his good behavior while in prison, he is allowed to join a music class where he runs into psycho-arsonist Lee Quinzel, who is a big fan of his. They fall in love and start a relationship where fantasy and reality transcends. A musical sequel to one of the darkest psychologically intense comic book adaptations was already a big risk, and I get why fans and critics alike had a unifying message to the studio.
Don't try it!
Nonetheless, they tried it anyways.
How about a magic trick? I'm gonna make this pencil disappear. It's gone.
Let me tell you, I didn't find the musical passages too hurtful. They were beautifully choreographed, and as an extension to Joker and Harley's delusions, they worked just fine. Though if I'm honest, I would have preferred them just to talk, or shut up, or dance just like in the first movie. It totally sufficed. Joaquin Phoenix delivered a believable and masterful performance, just like in the first one, and Lady Gaga was also impressive and gave a good version of Harley Quinn. The cinematography was also great, and you get many scenes which could serve as a screensaver. All of those are no problem, and I really wanted to give the people behind this some credit before I'll get into this rant. No, the problem of this movie, in my opinion, is that it can't stay true to its roots. The first Joker movie held a mirror to society. We saw Arthur Fleck, who lives a miserable life in a city where everybody only looks out for themselves. Cutthroat behavior is rewarded and kindness doesn't pay off. He gets robbed, bullied, lied to, abused, beaten, and nobody cares about what happens to him at all. Fleck, fed up with his misery, took it into his own hands. Along the way, he stated valid points which the people could identify with, but also he committed heinous crimes which clearly crossed the line. I don't think fans of the first movie related to the Joker's actions. Instead, they resonated with what he said about the current state of living and the flaws he pointed out in society. The violence and chaos which followed are clearly separated and don't go hand in hand. The film knows this, and the audience knows that too. Folie Deux, on the other hand, is targeted at an audience which didn't understand the first movie, who thought that it promoted violence and anarchic behavior. I think the audience can tell those messages apart, and to pretend that your customers are too stupid to know your stuff is just a shot in the foot. It also doesn't help that this movie is stepping on the spot and doesn't progress. The addition of Harley Quinn tries to kickstart the plot, but it rarely reaches new ground. Barely anything the Joker does influences the film's world further than the part 1 did. The final nail in the coffin is the ending. It ruins the character, and judging by the reviews and scores it has received, it's safe to say their movie will blow up in a different way than they imagined. So I guess if the story didn't drive this movie into a wall already, the box office will finish the job. If there is an attempt at a third installment, I doubt people will show up for it. All in all, I wouldn't recommend seeing this movie in any way, shape or form. Go watch the first one, watch The Dark Knight, play the games, or watch the animated stuff, anything, but don't see this movie. Hurts me for the good performances of Joaquin Phoenix, Lady Gaga and the supporting cast. They're very talented people involved in this project, and I have definitely forgotten a lot of them. Those I feel sorry for. But for the people who wrote this story and greenlit it, have fun munching on this shit sandwich. I hope it was worth it. Thank you for staying this long till the end of this video. If you liked it, please leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and hit that bell icon so you'll know when I crank out another video. Stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.